Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to celebrate the skincare products that genuinely deliver. Now don't get me wrong, there is a lot of choice in the skincare world, and so many brands and individual products can add so much value to our skincare routine. However, over the past 2.5 years of trying products for this channel, there are a few that I would call out as genuinely game-changing and amazing. The ones that have really transformed my skin and mixed up my own skincare routine, and they're the ones that I really want to give credit to in today's video. So, sit back, relax, and let's talk the skincare that really works. Now, before we get into this, I do just want to say a massive thank you and give a big shout out to Sincerely Miss Ash, who's a fantastic content creator here on YouTube. The inspiration for this video actually came from her channel. I was scrolling through her videos and I saw that she filmed the equivalent video a couple of days ago, and I thought this is such a great idea for some content. You know, we all talk about our fangirl moments, those holy grail products, but what are the ones that have truly transformed our skin and that we can accredit for helping us to reach our skin goals and boosting our skin confidence? We had a different selection of favourites and product recommendations, which is why I kind of wanted to replicate it on Mad About Skin. I would definitely recommend you check out Sincerely Miss Ash's channel. Her content is like A+. She has such a warm personality and I absolutely adore every single video she films. I've left a link to her equivalent video in the description box below, so check it out, leave a comment, leave a like, show her some love, because honestly, you won't be disappointed in her content. Hopefully, if you're enjoying this style of video, you'll also want to reach down and give this video a thumbs up and a like. It's a fantastic way of supporting me and the channel, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it, which is just a great way of helping as many people as possible discover our fabulous Mad About Skin family. So for everyone that takes the time to always like the videos, honestly, it means the world to me, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, I've got a lot to get through, so shall we cut the waffle and just talk about these game-changing skin boosting products? I want to start with this one. This is the Dr. Sam Flawless Nightly Eye Serum. A relative newcomer to my skincare routine, but one, honestly, I cannot live without. I just love it so much. The reason I say this genuinely works is because from first application, you'll definitely notice an improvement in the under eye area. This is packed full of so many different ingredients that are beneficial for the skin. It's got some butters and humectants to really boost up, plump out, and hydrate the under eye area, which certainly in my case is very prone to dryness. It's also got some bakuchiol, which is like a gentle alternative to retinol to give some anti-aging benefits. You've also got allantoin to calm and soothe the skin, and all around, if you apply this before you go to bed, you wake up with like a good under eye day. Less puffiness, inflammation, dark circles. It changes you overnight, and so genuinely can say from my heart and my experience, this works. Now let's talk about this product, the Juno Skin Clean 10 Balm. I absolutely love this and it genuinely works. The best balm cleanser, bar none, that I have ever tried. I really didn't think balm cleansing was for me for the longest possible time. I've got an oily, acne-prone skin type, so the idea of using oils on oily skin, it just didn't really sit well with me. And also, the balm cleansers I had tried left a really noticeable film after I washed them off, which just wasn't a pleasurable experience. This does none of that. So, hydrates you to the gods. It doesn't strip and dry like some balm cleansers can. It doesn't leave behind that noticeable film, which I love. And hands down, it's the most effective balm cleanser I've ever discovered. This is so affordable. In the US, I think it's like $10. Here in the UK, it retails at like 14 or 15 pounds. But a little goes a long way, so one of these will last me like 2 months. The reason I say this genuinely changed my skin is it totally changed my approach to balm cleansers. I now try a lot more thanks to this product, but I always come back to the Juno Co Clean 10 Balm because it's just the best on the market. Try it if you haven't already. So good. Now should we talk of this product, the ordinary salicylic acid anhydrous solution. So when we talk salicylic acid, I think brands always think just for people with oily, acne-prone skin. Absolutely, for those skin types, it can be super beneficial. But what happens if you have congestion and blackheads and a drier skin type? You avoid salicylic acid serums because they just strip, they exacerbate that dryness. Thankfully, The Ordinary have realised there's a bit of a niche, a gap in the market for a really nice oil-based, affordable salicylic acid that nourishes and hydrates the skin, alongside really getting into the pores and flushing out the dirt, the debris and the blackheads. This is game changing. I personally use it on my nose where I have a lot of congestion but also a drier skin profile than what I have in the rest of my T-zone. You'll notice after like 5 uses, those blackheads have already started to lift. That congestion has been removed, and this is going to be a holy grail that I know I'll keep for the longest time. Definitely can say from my own experience of using this for a few months, it works. I would recommend everyone try it out. If you're a bit intimidated by salicylic acid because you hear it can strip and dry, Not this product. It does the exact opposite and will tackle all those blackheads with just one serum. Now we're talking a product that isn't just me that fangirls about this. This has been a viral sensation for years, and it's this, the Faded Topicals Discoloration Serum. Now I actually don't use this anymore for a couple of reasons I'm going to come on to in a second, but I can say this transformed my skin and my approach to skincare. So in here you've got azelaic acid and tranexamic acid, which when used together are like the powerhouse couple for tackling hyperpigmentation, dark spots and discoloration. I found having used this for a couple of months, I definitely started to see those results, but I wanted to up the ante and the concentration of the tranexamic acid and azelaic acid beyond what you got in this product. So I decided to pause on this and then use two separate tranexamic and azelaic acid serums just to increase the intensity. That honestly, so beneficial to my hyperpigmentation game. I covered in a recent video how you can layer these actives together, so I'll leave a link to that up there if you do want to check it out. But it's all thanks to this powerful little pink product that showed that those two used together really are game changing for hyperpigmentation and discoloration, and I kind of wish I discovered it sooner. If you want to keep it super simple and you don't want to mix two different serums, then absolutely you can reach for the Topicals Faded. It does genuinely work, but to take it up a notch, buy two separate tranexamic and azelaic acids and you'll definitely notice the difference. Now I like to think the products that I've talked about so far have been relatively drugstore and affordable. I'm pretty cheap when it comes to skincare. I like to keep it drugstore because that's just my price point and what I've always enjoyed. I always say good skincare should never be a luxury, and you can get great results at the drugstore, so don't let luxury and bougie brands tell you otherwise. However, one slightly luxurious and higher price point product that genuinely works, I do buy time and time again, is this. This is the Allies of Skin Promise Keeper Blemish Sleeping Facial. Ridiculously long name, but this actually works so well. In here you've got 15 different antioxidants. You've got some really unique acids which will help to minimize any acne scarring or hyperpigmentation that you have, and it is so nourishing and hydrating that you wake up with the smoothest, softest skin ever. Because it comes in at like, I think it's like £70 here in the UK. That is ridiculously high price point, as are all the Allies of Skin products. I only use these on the days where I know that I've got something the next day that I want to look my best for. Maybe you've got an event, you've got a dinner, something going on, and you want that guaranteed good skin day when you wake up. Use this. Any blemishes or zits that you have will be halved in size. Any redness, irritation, inflammation in the skin, gone. And it really will take a noticeable chunk out of your hyperpigmentation at the same time. This is one of the few products I will say, sometimes it's worth paying a little more to get a little bit more. And this is kind of proof of it. It genuinely works. And it pains me to say that because of the high price point. If we bring it back, let's just bring it back to the drugstore and let's talk this product. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Stress Less Serum that I'm always banging on about. And that's because this is beautifully affordable. I think I paid like £7 for it. And of all of the hydrating and calming products that I've used, this is the one that I can genuinely say works. The formulation is divine. It's got some humectants, some hydrators in there, but it really harnesses the power of oat extract to minimize inflammation and irritation in the skin. This works on one application. So maybe you've gone a bit too heavy on your exfoliator. Maybe you've been out in the sun and the skin's just a little bit irritated. Maybe it's just allergies or general irritation to the skin. You put a couple of drops of this, spread it across the skin, and honestly, it's like instant relief. You also get some meaningful hydration, and if you use it consistently in a skincare routine, I find that my skin is less prone to sensitivity than it was before I used it. So it's got instant benefits and long-term benefits. Like, who doesn't love that? Definitely would recommend this, and this is now my favorite product from the whole Geek and Gorgeous line, bar none. Keep it in the fridge in those summer months because that'll just add some additional cooling. Such a great product that does genuinely deliver. Now finally, I don't think it will be like a skin changing video if I didn't mention this, which is lactic acid. So this is actually the ordinary lactic acid 10%, but you can use any lactic acid. And the reason I say this has changed my skin, and I saved the best till last, because hands down, this has been the most transformative change I've made. I always used to reach for glycolic acid. I thought, the stronger, the better, because that's what's really going to get to grips with my acne, my hyperpigmentation. People kept telling me, Rob, use lactic acid. I think you'll get a better result. And I just didn't believe it, because lactic acid, more gentle, or traditionally known as being more gentle than glycolic. I finally made the switch. Honestly, game changing. So whilst lactic acid has a larger molecule size, so it does much more of a superficial exfoliation than glycolic acid, it does actually deliver. My glow game has been through the roof. Compare like today's video to like videos I did maybe a year and a half ago, and hopefully you'll also see an increase in luminosity and vibrancy to the complexion, and I credit all of that to my switch to lactic acid. Not only is it a great exfoliator, but it's also a humectant, which is going to hydrate and actually retain moisture in the skin. So unlike like glycolic acid that strips and dries, this has the opposite. So so your skin is plumper, it's more hydrated, it's definitely more glowy, and I've noticed a reduction in my hyperpigmentation, so it's just all around a win-win-win, ding, ding, ding. I'm here to say, I know there's a lot of myths out there that lactic acid won't deliver the same results because it's more gentle than glycolic. Take it from me, if you're still clinging onto your glycolic acid, mix it up. Just try for like a month a lactic acid and I promise you, you will be an instant convert for the rest of your life. I'm never letting this little holy grail leave my side and would definitely recommend it. So there you have it guys, a rundown of the products that genuinely transform my skin. I think this collection are the ones that have had the biggest impact, but obviously I would love to know any products that you think have really transformed your own skin, helped you to reach your skin goals. So sound off in the comments section below. Wherever you are in the world guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye!